Hello everyone, it's MCB here, and today we're going to be doing the first of my, second LP, and that is going to be on the Sword of Mana, a game that is very close and dear to my heart from when I was a little kid. So, let's see here, we're going to play as the male character, because this is the side that I have the most experience with, but what to name our male character? Let me see here, what is his, I'm thinking... You know what? How about we name him Calvin? He kind of looks like Calvin. Let's name him Calvin. So, I have decided to play this game, let me see here. Come on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, just fit. Okay, and then we're gonna have to name... Okay, never mind. So, quick thing here, I'm not going to really be doing a whole lot of the reading of the dialogue that goes on in this game, because there's a lot of it, and in all honesty, the story part isn't all too important. I know it kind of sounds weird in terms of an RPG, but in this case, it's actually a super simplistic story. Basically, it's just, there's a bad guy, kill the bad guy, that's it. Nothing too hard there, sorry. This is just basically kind of giving you up some of the mythos of the Mana games. Now, this is actually the first Mana game I have ever played in the series. I did play Final Fantasy Adventure before this, but I'm not quite sure if that actually counts as being part of the Mana series. And I think the Mana series is only referred to as the Mana series in, like, the United States. Because, you know, different translations or different titles for different games in different, regions. So, this pretty much kind of tells you what the whole basis of all the Mana games are. There's a few aspects that are similar in all Mana games. One, there's the Tree of Mana, which is a sacred tree that's kind of meant to like symbolize this whole growth, protection, and health of the planet. There's the goddess, the Mana goddess, who is the person who looks after the tree, who's basically the god and the deity of all that is good and worth of the world. It's the goddess of nature, essentially, is what the whole mana tree goddesses. And then there's the Mana sword, and this is a sacred sword that's only meant to be wielded by very select soldiers who are or warriors who are meant to pretty much save the planet with this weapon. And those are the similar concepts of all the Mana games, basically. This is just kind of setting up a little bit of the whole... Our hero here, Calvin, comes from like the small, well, not a small village, but he kind of starts off as a kid when things kind of start turning bad. Right there you can see is the Dark Lord, the villain for right now as of the game at the moment. I don't know if that's really spoilers because we're going to be playing through the entire thing. Yeah, he's kind of like this ruler, and his parents, Calvin's parents, is going to be like the people who are a bit like resistance, and you know, that kind of just leads to bad stuff. Nothing really all that important, to be honest. I mean, this would be a lot of dialogue to go through. Like, it gets really, really long in certain areas, and we've already experienced how bad I am at reading things out in person when it came to the Klonoa 1 Let's Play. So, yeah, okay, so I'll pay attention better. So basically, here's the Dark Lord. He's at Calvin's parents' house. He's here to pretty much confront them about their treachery towards him, and they're gonna die. And, you know, there you go. That guy right there, he's a friend of his dad's, because that's not Calvin's dad. I remember him. His sprite, or portrait, is very familiar to me. Calvin's dad looks not a whole lot like Calvin. Like, he has very dark hair compared to Calvin. Okay. Yeah, see, so much reading. So much, but I'm looking forward to this. I really am. It's a game I've played a lot of times before. I think I've played through it about 4 times from beginning to end, and it really doesn't take a whole lot to get through the game. I can beat it, I think, somewhere under 20 hours. I just beat Vandal Hearts under 20 hours, just today. I just beaten the last few stages, and the total time it took me about like 17 hours, I think. And that's pretty good, considering it's a tactical RPG, and those can take forever, and I even took a few breaks and left the game on during my playthrough of it, so yeah. This one shouldn't be too long. I think I got towards the snow area in only about 8 hours after my recent or last playthrough. You'll kind of see it because I have been playing through this game a while back. Okay, so here's Calvin's mother. Now this is going to set up, so they're going to try to get rid of, they're trying to get Calvin out of here so that way he doesn't have to, you know, get killed. And basically what they're going to do is they're going to have him hide in, with his mother's room for a little bit as Calvin's dad kind of confronts this. So, it'll show you what will happen here in a moment. Okay, so that girl on the bed, yeah, she's someone important, and she needs to be kept protected, and so they need to keep her away from the Dark Lord. So her mom here, or Calvin's mom here, is basically going to have Calvin look after her and have them escape while they can, while they keep the Dark Lord and his soldiers kind of distracted at the moment, so that way you kind of understand what's going on here. Now, this is just the setup. It takes forever. See? So much reading this would take. It'd be ridiculous. Alright. So, there's the soldiers. I kind of like the soldiers' design in this game. I wouldn't say they're intimidating, but it's not a bad design. Oh, and he trips. Always the tripping. And yeah, this is currently a dream, which is why it just kind of has that weird color aspect to it right now. Water spilled my face. Okay, I was taking a drink, sorry. So Calvin pretty much got captured when he was trying to escape, and here we are. Now we're at the present time, where we're in a gladiator-like tournament thing, and he's pretty much a warrior, a gladiator, essentially, for these people. This is Willie. He is the best friend to Calvin, and they're both kind of grew up here as fighters, so, okay. So they're just talking about the dream. Okay, so I think this is the part where we give the name to the girl. What should we name her? Usually, when I play the game, I go with Luna, but I think this time I'll name her Aquos, since that's the name I usually give to most female characters that I play as. So let's see here. Aquos. There we go. It fits. Yay! I like her design, though. I think her design is actually a little bit better than Calvin's here. All the guys just have kind of, I don't know. Well, Calvin's in particular just kind of looks a bit off to me. At least his portrait design. And in terms of sprites, it's pretty decent stuff. I actually really have a soft spot for sprite work and sprite-based games that kind of look more like they come from like the SNES era. I don't know why, but it really draws me in. And I think the Game Boy Advance has a lot of really good games for that. Yeah, this is a GBA game for those of you who didn't know. So, we're going to be... so much talking. Yeah, I get it. We're getting ready for another fight. Yep, getting ready for a fight. I know we're getting ready for a fight. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can I just get on with the fight? First fight, just to let you know, it is... The male and female side do start off differently. Oh, finally. Oh, finally, I can move on my own. Yes. Okay, so I think I need to talk to everybody here. Okay, talk to you. Yep. Got it. Okay, here is, yeah, Amanda. There we go. She is another friend of ours from the Coliseum thing here. Now if we talk to this, yes, we want to save. So I'm gonna save over this, this one. Okay, there we go. Ta-da! Now let's talk to her again, if I can. There we go. Oh god, okay, she had a lot more to say than I thought. To run, you have to hold down the B button. Okay. There we go. Now, with the hero, the first fight in the game is an actual boss fight, which is its own interesting thing. So, if you're not... This will get you ready for the combat. It doesn't really explain anything to you, which I don't mind. It's kind of a fun, yet reasonably challenging. I wouldn't say it's too difficult, but reasonably challenging. Okay. Yes. The Emperor, the Dark Lord here, is just warming up the crowd for us before we have to take on the Jackal, I believe is what the monster is referred to as. I do have the walkthrough with me right now. Or the strategy guide, I guess I should say. But I only have it out because I want to make sure I choose the correct way of leveling up my character for what I want my character to turn out as. And I'll explain a little bit more about that when we get to it, because there is technically a class system to this game, which is something, it isn't really explained to you very well. It doesn't explain it to you at all. You kind of just find out on your own. Okay. Alright, we're about to go after him. Let's do this. Bye, Amanda. Thumbs up. Okay. Here we go. Yes, I'm ready to fight. Let's just do this. Okay, here we go. Bum, 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 bum. At least it does look like an arena. I like that. Again, this game's got some really great sprite work and artwork and animation. It's so gorgeous. The jackal. I knew it! This is how the game also starts off in Final Fantasy Adventure, where you have to fight a giant cat monster. Okay, so, keep away from that, because it will hurt you. Aha! I hit you. Okay, I wasn't hitting you there. Get behind it. Thankfully, there's no stamina, so you can run as much as you want. Yeah, this isn't that bad at all. Alright. Little sword. Looks like a little stick. Ah! Okay, he's gonna charge, isn't he? Go ahead. There you go. I knew you were gonna do that. Hit ya, hit ya, hit ya, hit ya. Oh, no way! That fast? Damn! Usually it takes me a little bit longer than that. Oh, I am already off to a good start here. Alright! Now, here's where Willie is pretty much having Calvin here kind of just warm up the crowd, kind of play to the crowd here. As everyone's cheering them on, they're kind of doing the cheering as well to keep everyone distracted as they kind of plan their escape. Like that. Okay, so here we're at the bridge. And here's where we run into some more of this whole setting up of trying to get out of this whole Coliseum life. So that way Calvin can go in search of Aquos, because he still feels like he kind of still feels responsible for her being captured and all that kind of stuff. Which he kinda is, but at the same time, he was a kid, so you can't really blame him too much for not being able to stand up against a whole army of soldiers. I mean, sure, it was 3, but essentially, I'd imagine the Dark Lord had more than just 3 soldiers with him at that time. So here's the Dark Lord confronting Calvin and Willie, as he's not gonna let them escape. So it's pretty much a do-or-die situation. And come on, just get to the... Yes, I know. Calvin's sticking up against you because you murdered his parents, and... yeah. I do like the mask that the Dark Lord wears. I think it's kind of a cool one. I don't know, I like masks in general, like Lucina's mask in Fire Emblem Awakening, that she wears during, like, the somewhat of the first half of the game. I like that mask. It's a cool looking mask. I kind of wish it was an alternate costume for her in Super Smash Bros. And yes, there we have just fallen from one swing to kind of show that the Dark Lord's pretty strong. And there is Niccolo. I like him a lot, even if he is kind of an ass at times. He's great. Yeah, this is the first game in the Mana series that I really got into, and I have played Legend of Mana, Children of Mana, Heroes of Mana, Dawn of Mana, and Secret of Mana. And of all those, the only one I really didn't get into was Dawn of Mana, but there's some obvious reasons as to why with that one. This one is still actually my favorite. Next, under it would probably be either Legends of Mana or Secret of Mana, because I like those games a lot too. I know there's some people that don't particularly like Legends of Mana, but I think it's actually a really good game. You just have to understand that it's not story-driven in the same way the other games are. And this one really... Yeah, its story, again, isn't all that complicated. But it's fun. I like it a lot. It's an entertaining game, a fun world. Kind of just... It's really good. Hopefully. I'm also playing this because, okay, so I don't have my sword on me, do I? Oh, I do. Okay. Guess I just can't fight right now. Okay, so these gold statues, they fully heal you, as you saw there. So they're a good one to come to when you always see them before boss fights. Okay, so now someone's in trouble, and we're gonna go help that person out. And it's one of those, damn it, I was hitting the wrong button. It's one of the hoodie guys. They shoot arrows. Okay, there we go. He was no problem at all. Okay. And it's Aquos. What? Yep, she's a little scared. She's heading back to her place, which isn't too far from here. Yes. Oh, she thinks he might be a soldier of Gaza, which is essentially the Empire here. They're bad people. She's going to topple a small little town not too far from here. Alright, Calvin and Aquos, and here's where he's like, oh hey, that's Aquos. Could it possibly be her? I mean, they look extremely similar, so I couldn't... Yep, and now we have to go look for a thing in the meadow. So let's help her out here, because this is where you learn that you can cut shit with your sword. See? Yay, cutting stuff. It's somewhere at random, I think. I don't remember specifically if there's a spot where it's at. Now, one thing you might have noticed is that the coloring is like this orange right now. Yes, you find other stuff here as well. So I'll probably do some cutting some grasses from time to time. Ah, it's not what I'm looking for. But you'll notice that because the game has a day and night cycle to it that goes through morning, midday, evening, night, all that kind of stuff. Getting so many plants here. Okay. So many plants. Alright. Oh, I love the music to this game. It's got a really good soundtrack. Alright. So does Vandal Hearts, actually. That's another one with a really good soundtrack. Found it! Finally! God damn. There we go. Now she's got her staff. So she can help out in fights. See, now it's night. She's really good with magic-based attacks. Yeah, I like that enemies are asleep at night. Some of them are. Some will also be awake. And some enemies will drop treasure chests. None are doing that right now. I think I saw an enemy here. Yep, there's one. There we go. And that bar at the bottom. There we go. That bar lets you know, yes, gumdrops. We need those. That bar lets you know when you can use a charge attack. When it's fully full, you can use a charge attack. And each weapon has its own different kind of charge attack. Swords is not that great. I don't think the swords is that great. Very few of them actually have what I'd say is really great charge attacks. Now, we're fighting all these monsters right now because you do need to do some grinding. I wouldn't say a whole lot. If you kill most of the monsters in each area when you're playing through the game, it shouldn't be too difficult, honestly. Okay, what have we here? There we go. Because you shouldn't have to grind too much. And these are just rabbies. They're pretty easy. Oh, our sword just went up. More you use a weapon, they'll actually increase in its own level. Weapons have their own level. And weapon levels simply increase the effectiveness of a weapon. Okay, so here we're at Topple. Alright. No problem. Alright. Okay, so what I want to do first is... Okay, so he's going to explain... Okay, hold on a minute. If I head out, he should want to talk to me, right? Yes. There we go. Okay. Yes, he wants to help me out with my adventuring. So what he wants to do is, yeah, this notebook. He wants to give me the notebook. I think you have to pay for it. Yes, I'll pay for it. Alright, there we go. Now we got the notebook. So I know I needed to get that from him. And if I remember correctly, there should also be, I'm gonna save again. There should also be a kid that I need to talk to, I think at night. I think it's in this house. Move! Move, woman! Damn it. Oh, no, this is the general store. Okay. I don't actually use stores very often. You won't have to. I might go for a special... Here we are. There we go. This is what you need to do. I think this is something that only happens at night. Maybe it happens during the day, but you need to go in this place for certain. Because this guy, he thinks you're gonna attack him. But you won't, obviously. Yes, I know, sir. Okay, doesn't the kid appear? No? Oh, there's the kid. God damn it. I just remember this kid. Okay, so... Okay. Yes, yes, yes. I'm not a soldier. I'm not here to hurt you. So, I think this is the kid you need to talk to for the magic rope. Which is a very helpful item. Oh, the kid just attacked the guy. Attacked Calvin. Calvin's not gonna fight back, because he's not a soldier. He's not a bad guy. He's not here to rob them. Yeah, I'm not a soldier. So, your kid just kind of kicked me in the shin, or your grandkid. Or the balls, I don't know what, but it put me to the... It hurt my character, and I think that was very rude, and he should apologize. Yeah. Yeah, this is what you get for assuming that I'm a bad person. Just because I walked into your house uninvited. Okay. So, let's see. Now he's just pretty much being like, you know, how do I defeat the Dark Lord? So much talking. See, this is why we're not reading the dialogue. There's so much of it. It is so unnecessary. yeah, now they're mentioning the Sword of Mana, which, like I said before, is a weapon that is found in all of the games. Although, it's not to say that you can always... There we go. Yes, magic rope. Okay. The magic rope is helpful because it's essentially escape rope. And that's really helpful. And escape rope as in, you know, escape rope from Pokemon. Okay, so let me take a look at my character here real quick. Stats. My character stats. Okay, so we have 14 EXP before we level up again. So if we go to the notebook here, and we go to the monster section, Rabbies, they give how much EXP? 1. So really, don't need to worry about them. The next area is where I'm going to want to fight some more monsters in order to actually level up. Because it does help to level up a little bit, because leveling up increases your stats, and I'm going to want to do it because there's a certain boss in the game that can be rather difficult, that appears much later, but is quite an annoying boss, and I want to get my character up and go for a class that's proficient in, god damn it, one particular weapon, in order to... There we go, bats. Bats give way more. They can also confuse you, but they give way better experience points. Are you gonna drop anything? Nope. Okay. But, yeah, the reason for that is because the boss is super strong, and there are different classes that help benefit different weapons and magic, so that's something you gotta keep in mind. And as soon as we get to a point where we do level up, I'll show you how that, god damn it, works. Die! Stop missing the bat! Die, bat! Oh, god damn it. Die. Fucking die. He's hiding. This is like when I was taking on that fucking, Great Froggy in Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. It kept on going to a spot that was fucking me up. Okay. Oh, there's another bat. I am pretty low on health, so I better go heal up. Okay. Yeah, villages differ between day and night as well, which is nice. Nope, don't need a save. Pretty good right now. Okay. And it changes every time you go through an area. Every time I go in and out of that village, it'll change either the time. So, however, when you go in and out of buildings in a village, the time will remain for that. And, god damn it, this is, god damn it, important for later. I thought I was healed. What the fuck? How did I mess up so bad? This is, I will not be going with a magic class, just to let you know, because, as you can tell, this character, the male character, does not start off with a whole lot of magic points, so I don't see the point of ever being a magic class character with him, because it's just not beneficial. There we go, attacked you. How have I not gotten enough EXP yet? Does everything only give shit EXP? There we go, finally. Okay, so let's go to level up. Now, okay, so these are the different class types that you choose, and as you can tell, they increase different stats. Like, okay, so yeah, if you do go for a magic class, it does really help increase that, but I just don't use magic all that often in this game. It's one of the few games with the magic option that I don't use magic that often. So what I'm actually going to do is, let me see here, I'm going to want the random type. So I'm going to need, let me see here, what do I need? I need at least to level up one warrior type during level up. So the different amounts of level ups you put towards those will change how your character grows. So I'm gonna need one for that. Ah, damn it! Just die, just die. Oh, I can't wait till I get the bow. Yes, treasure chest. Okay, we got bird meat. Okay, I actually don't get bird meat very often. I forget what it does. Okay, alrighty. So. Oh boy, here come the bees. And they're stingers. They're fucking stingers. They can poison, and it sucks. It sucks so much ass when they poison. I like how the enemies die. Like the bones for the rabbies and stuff like that. And it's always for enemies of different kind of types. Because there's some that like burst into bubbles, and some that just... I forget what some others do. Vaporize. There we go. We're getting some crits in there. There we go. There we go. Okay, die. 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 There we go, sword level up. Excellent. With our sword up, we're a little bit stronger. Okay, so what we're doing right now, I guess I didn't explain that, is we're gonna go find Aquos, where she lives. And once we find where she lives, we'll get, I think that's what we're wanting to do, if I remember correctly. If I forget, that's my problem. Good. Gumdrops, just to let you all know, are items that heal your characters, as well as chocolate bars. Okay, here we go. This is where we want to be. So let's go in here. Okay. Nope, this is not where we want to be. I'm a little early, aren't I? Because in order to trigger the event, you need that letter to be there. So, okay, so I just came all that way for nothing. But at least, you know, fucking fighting these monsters gets me some more points out of this deal. God damn it. There we go. You're not gonna drop anything. Nope. Okay. And more points, better. Yeah, now we're killing rabbies left and right. Now we're getting them. Now we're getting them. Just took one level up, and we're killing them so much more easier. Yeah. I kind of already said it, but there's extra weapons in this game, and we're gonna be going, since we're going for random class, the weapon we're gonna be best with is actually gonna be the lance. And the lance is a pretty decent weapon. It's got some good range to it and stuff like that. There's a lot of cool weapons. There's some that I just don't use very often. And they're usually ones that are like a little bit slower, like heavier based weapons. Kind of like great swords from Monster Hunter. I'm not... Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, I better get out of there. I'm getting out of there. Oh damn. I'm poisoned, and I'm not very strong at the moment. This is not a good combination. Okay. Yes, heal me. No, I don't need to save. Okay, so I need to go... Let me see. Kid, I need to find the right place to go into. So let's see here. Let's see. The inn, which is completely pointless to ever use, since you have that, goddess statue there. With the goddess statue, you don't ever need to use an inn. Never use an inn. That's all I can say in this game. Try never to use an inn. You're wasting your money. Don't do that. Only use your money if you ever need to, if you ever want to buy items for healing, or if you ever want to, is this? Hold on a minute. Yes. Uh-huh. Yes. Okay. Okay, here's the guy that we need to talk to. He talks about... Sorry, that was a fucking dryer going off. God, I hate that my roommate has a fucking sound on that thing. I don't get why. Let's at least go to the store real quick to kind of show you that here is where you're going to buy items. Okay, accessories are the only kind of equipment you can get, and these help out with different stats. And I do go for accessories. There is one particular accessory that, you also buy, like, healing items and stuff like that there, too. Like gumdrops, chocolate bars, all that kind of stuff. And that's usually what I spend my money on. Stuff like that. But there is this, item in the game that I went for, one playthrough that I did. I don't know if I'll do it this one, but it's, like, the accessory that's the best accessory in the game. It requires you to do a lot of stuff. I remember that much. So I'll look it up, sometime when, because it's not important right now. It isn't until a much later aspect where you can get to that. But it was a really cool thing. It required some interesting stuff that I didn't know you could do in this game, like changing your size. Yes, you can change the size of your character. I'm going to try to have each playthrough go about a half hour, so that way a lot gets done, because again, most of this was just talking, and talking sucks. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I think we got this cottage thing set correctly this time. And... damn it! Damn it! I forget what I'm supposed to do. I suck. Okay. Okay. Well. Because you can't yet go to the other locations, because you need to learn skills before you can go there. Damn it! All these bats suck. Why am I so bad at hitting the bats? I don't get... Come on. Weird clipping. There we go. I was hoping I'd level up again soon. Okay, so I need to get one more to the warrior type. Okay, that will help us out a lot, since the warrior type gives us some really good health, which we need. We're gonna need that health. And it gives us that power, which is also helpful. Not quite so much the accuracy, though, as you can tell. Or it could just be this weapon. Bows might just be a better weapon against flying characters. Oh god, we're confused. Oh, I hate confusion. Confusion sucks in every game. I saw that the owl monster from Monster Hunter Cross has a way to confuse you, and I hear that it's basically just like any other kind of confusion where it completely rearranges your controls. And god, that's gotta suck, especially in Monster Hunter. Because you need those controls to be exactly how you know them. Otherwise, you're shit out of luck. Okay. Nope, not gonna heal. We're not gonna save anyway. Alright. You, dude. Okay, so you're just talking about the night. Okay, let's talk to you. Yep. Okay, and talk to you. Sometimes it doesn't hurt to just talk to everybody, because sometimes that does trigger different events to occur. And... yes, okay, this is the guy who actually tells you about the whole class thing. Kind of. Again, they don't really explain that the classes, differ. They will branch off as you play through the game, and will change which kind of stats you're going to want to increase and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's stuff like that that you want to keep in mind. Okay, so let's see here. We shouldn't need to talk to these people, since we already did the thing with the kid to get the magic rope. Yep, and he's pretty much talking about that. Yeah, oh crap, I hit A1 too many times. Oh, he's talking about Sibba the Sage. Okay. The Sage is pretty cool. Dude. Kind of. Well, not kind of. He's cool. He just feels a bit out of place in the game due to his design, I guess I should say. Oh, sure. Okay. Yes, this is one of those many... Yep, the barbecue newt one. Sorry, kid. That's not something you have to do, but it is a side quest where you pretty much go around trying to find this kid's father with this barbecue newt that is his favorite food, and you're trying to give it to him. And yeah, you're going around everywhere, and the guy keeps moving. Like, every time you get word of where he'd be next, he'd be someplace different. Constantly looking for a different job or something like that to try to feed his family and stuff. I remember that one specifically because I was like, yeah, sure, I'll help find your dad, kid. And God, it just goes on forever. I don't even remember what the reward is for if you do manage to find his dad. It's been so long. Die. Cool, sword went up. Yeah, sword's probably going to be one of your best weapons. Oddly enough that... I mean, I know I'm not going for a class that benefits the sword, but it is going to actually be one of your best weapons because you use it so early on. Which, you know, I understand that, but at the same time, I kind of wish there was a different way you could get the weapons all at once. Because, like, the Legend of Mana allows you to start off with whatever weapon you want, which was nice. So then you kind of, there we go. Okay, here we go. Here's the whole thing that we need to do. There's the letter. There's the letter. I wasted so much time. I feel so bad for wasting all this time. Okay, so there's Akvos. She thinks we're here to steal from her. And she's talking about the dude. Okay, of course she has to hit us. Stop it. Yes. Again, this poor guy. He's been confused as a soldier twice already. Okay. So here he's explaining, you know, he's here to fight the Dark Lord, not fight with him. So, she lives here with Sir Bulgard or something like that. I don't know how you pronounce it. But he was, the friend of Calvin's dad that we had seen earlier. And that is Wisp, the Light Spirit. There are 8 different spirits in the game, well, 8 different elements. The only one I don't get being Luna, the Moon Spirit. Because I don't get why the moon is an element, and how it's supposed to correlate with all the others in the game. Like, I understand all the others. My favorite spirits are Undyne and Shade. But I like Wisp. Wisp is good. Wisp is probably going to be one we're going to use a lot, considering that, that it's a healer. I'll explain how magic works once we kind of actually need to rely on it. Right now we don't. Well, we kind of do, but I'm going to kind of just let them talk. Well, okay, so here's how magic works. If you hold down the magic casting button, you'll actually use a magic attack, but if you just press it, you'll get a support-based spell. So each of these 8 spirits have a different support-based spell. Some increase your health, which is what Wisp does. Wisp heals you. And some will also increase your attack, magic power, defense, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so you know what? We're gonna save, because we've gotten past a half hour for the intro. And I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye!